Over 50% of ESG reporting data comes from suppliers, and procurement is the one collecting it. That's why sustainability reporting can't happen without procurement. Whether you're reporting under CSRD, IFRS, or GRI, your procurement team holds the data that keeps it all together. In this video, we'll break down 5 key actions for procurement teams to actively support sustainability reporting. Here's what we'll cover. 1. Where procurement fits into the main reporting standards. 2. What ESG data you need to track. 3. Tips to collaborate with ESG and finance teams. 4. Actions to improve your templates and tools. 5. Workflows that help you capture the right data. Let's dive in. Action 1. Understand where procurement fits into ESG reporting frameworks. CSRD stands for the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, a European regulation that requires companies to report their impact on people and the planet. It's implemented through the European Sustainability Reporting Standards, or ESRS, which define exactly what must be disclosed. Here is where procurement fits in. Under ESRS E1, companies must report Scope 3 emissions, which mostly come from their suppliers. ESRS S2 requires information on working conditions and human rights across the value chain. And ESRS G1 focuses on business conduct, including corruption, bribery, and ethical supplier behavior. Now let's look at IFRS S2, the International Financial Reporting Standard on Climate-Related Disclosures, developed by the ISSB. It asks companies to report on climate-related risks and opportunities, including how suppliers contribute to or mitigate those risks. Supplier resilience and transition planning are key themes here. Finally, we have the GRI standards, the Global Reporting Initiative, used for voluntary ESG reporting around the world. Procurement connects directly to GRI 204, local sourcing. GRI 308 and 414, environmental and social supplier assessments. GRI 205, anti-corruption in procurement practices. So yes, procurement isn't just part of reporting. In many ways, it's where sustainability reporting begins. Action 2. Know what data procurement needs to track. You don't need to write the report, but you do need to feed it. Start collecting. Percentage of spend with ESG criteria. Percentage of suppliers with signed codes of conduct. Number of suppliers with environmental or social audits. Supplier certifications and emissions disclosures. Percentage of local, diverse, or ethical suppliers. Remember, if you can't measure it, you can't report it. Action 3. Collaborate with ESG, legal, and finance. Meet with other teams to understand what sustainability data they need and when. Agree on shared templates and clear timelines. For example, involve ESG and legal when drafting supplier contracts. Together you can add mandatory clauses on environmental compliance, labor rights, or codes of conduct. Define KPIs for GHG reductions, supplier training, or audit performance. Include audit rights and clear reporting obligations. Align contract terms with CSRD or IFRS S2 reporting cycles. This transforms your contracts into strategic tools for sustainability. Action 4. Adapt your procurement documents to collect ESG data. Want better data? Start by improving the documents you already use. In RFPs, add ESG screening questions. In contracts, include sustainability requirements. In onboarding forms, request certifications or emissions data. In evaluation templates, score ESG performance. Small changes like these help shape your supplier base and generate the ESG data your reporting team depends on. Action 5. Set up systems and workflows to capture ESG data efficiently. Many companies want to report on sustainability, but don't know where the data lives. That's why procurement needs to work with IT, ESG, and finance to build efficient workflows. Tag suppliers by ESG performance or risk in your system. Automate supplier data exports to your reporting team. Use sustainability tracking tools that integrate with procurement workflows. Assign responsibility for data validation and periodic updates. The goal? Make ESG data available, structured, and reusable without chasing spreadsheets every quarter. Now, let's imagine how this could play out in a company like yours. Procurement updates contracts to include ESG clauses, screens suppliers for environmental and social risks, and tracks key indicators aligned with reporting standards. 6 months later, the company can report that over 50% of spend goes through ESG screen suppliers, supporting GRI 308414 and ESRS S2. All active vendors have signed a code of conduct, fulfilling ESRS G1. Key risk areas are now covered by audit rights and measurable KPIs, as required by IFRS S2. These aren't just compliance wins. They strengthen supplier relationships, reduce ESG risks, and help produce more credible sustainability reports. And the best part? It's absolutely achievable. If you work in procurement, don't wait for the ESG team to come knocking. You already have the data. Now you have the strategy.
If you're interested in more practical content, check the resources I've linked below. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thanks for watching.